Right now on SAU Weekly, rising rates. How much students can expect to see tuition and room and board rise before the next school year. And a not so warm welcome. How frigid temperatures put a warm dinner on ice at the Grove. Plus, their time to shine.
To say, welcome, this is your night. It's just a wonderful experience.
How SAU came together to host one glamorous night. And in sports, record breakers. SAU Track and Field host another strong showing at their indoor conference meet. How athletes and coaches alike are being recognized. Your latest news and sports from St. Ambrose University starts right now.
Welcome to this edition of SAU Weekly, your source for the latest news and sports from St. Ambrose University. I'm Emmett O'Brien.
And I'm Ross Willard.
Starting this summer, tuition along with room and board fees will be raised for both current and incoming students. According to a campus-wide email from President Novak, the St. Ambrose Board of Trustees has approved a 4% increase in tuition and a 3% increase in room and board starting this summer. Dr. Novak says this allows the university to meet increasing financial demands and invest in the resources and opportunities that help students thrive.
Following the departure of the university's former chief financial officer, Mike Poster, SAU has chosen its new CFO. Courtney Berg will be joining St. Ambrose on Tuesday. Coming from Buena Vista University in Storm Lake, Iowa, Berg has over 2 decades of experience in financial leadership, managing Buena Vista's many financial operations. Courtney's extensive experience and innovative approach to fiscal management make her an outstanding addition to our leadership team, says SAU President Amy Novak. Her leadership will be vital as we continue planning for the addition of Mount Mercy and advance our strategic goals.
This week, the SAU community is saying goodbye to Calvin Cooper, who passed away on Sunday night. Calvin had been with St. Ambrose for 23 years, most recently serving as the Associate Director of Security. He's recognized for his kindness and wisdom, the true measure of an Ambrosian. Cooper's visitation will be on Monday, February 17th at 11 a.m. at New Life Church in East Moline, followed by his memorial service at noon.
Cold temperatures didn't provide a very warm welcome to students returning for the spring semester. In fact, they put any idea of a nice, warm dinner on ice. SAU Weekly's Grant Ward has more.
The first sight of a new Ambrose semester was chaos. The culprit, a pipe leak likely caused by the Midwest's extreme cold. In response, all food service was moved to the quiet heart of campus life, the Rogalski Center. Or at least, used to be quiet. The move led to more workers, more food, and more students for the small location.
So moving a whole buffet here that serves about 600 people 3 times a day is obviously a lot for a place that's fairly built to serve the food that we're doing grab and go already. But they make do. We've learned, we have stations set up.
Yet it left many wondering why the ballroom wasn't chosen to house all the students.
Ballroom's a big space, obviously. It could definitely seat this many people for something, but given that all the food is being cooked down here, to have to send it all upstairs would obviously be a lot of a hassle. If we would do this meal plan up in the ballroom, we wouldn't have been able to do things like Club Fest up there.
These changes also affected student meal choices.
There's less food options, so like cafeteria has the stir-fry station and like the burger station and all that stuff, so it is a little bit of a downside that you can't get those other options.
Along with meal experiences.
And I like to go sit down at the cafeteria, enjoy that experience, so I'm more of the experience at the cafeteria, and that is definitely being offered better over at Casso.
Food service moved back to the Grove Saturday, February 1st, allowing a return to normalcy. With SAU Weekly, I'm Grant Ward.
Thanks, Grant. Following their return to the Grove, Sodexo Catering thanks all SAU students and staff for their patience during the cleanup efforts.
The St. Ambrose Career Closet had its grand reopening on Thursday. To celebrate, the Academic and Career Planning Center gave students a bargain. Located next to the mailroom, the Career Closet is students' one-stop shop for free dress clothes. The Academic and Career Planning Center celebrated its reopening in mid-February with free popcorn and a raffle featuring SAU swag and a Whitey's gift card. Jade Burkholder, an academic and career planning coach, said the goal of the event was for students to find the perfect wardrobe for the Quad Cities Expo on Tuesday, February 25th.
Closet is for everyone. Students, alumni, anyone who needs it. We are getting ready for career fairs, and it's something for us to help students introduce themselves to employers. Everything is free. Come take what you would like, try it on, and hopefully we can help you succeed.
The Career Closet will be open every weekday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Make sure to stop by so you can find the right professional clothes to fit your every need.
Every year since 2014, churches and organizations across the country have partnered with the Tim Tebow Foundation to host a glamorous night out for those with disabilities. SAU Weekly's Evie Breitbach tells us more.
Hello, Quad Cities!
On February 7th, SAU hosted the Quad Cities annual Night to Shine. The event is an opportunity for individuals with disabilities to have a prom-like experience, complete with dinner, dancing, and lots of glam.
Individuals who are differently abled have an opportunity to have a wonderful party and the recognition that many of us get at our high school proms or college dances, that a lot of these folks don't have the same opportunities to have that we have. It's a wonderful opportunity for individuals to see folks who are called special needs and to see that they're just like we are.
Countless SAU students were among the volunteers who made the event possible.
To me as a volunteer, Night to Shine is just such a special night. I love to volunteer. This is my third year actually volunteering, and it's just so amazing to see all of God's children here in one spot and just to see the bright smiles on their faces. It really is just a feel-good event for them, and then it's just a feel-good event for all of us volunteers as well, being able to be the reason why they're here smiling.
Many students partnered with a guest of honor, being their buddy for the evening. Other students acted as paparazzi or served refreshments. To the students, Night to Shine is about more than being a volunteer.
We give a marginalized group of people a moment to shine. We give them the freedom and the warmth and just being able to do things. Just being able to have support and be able to do whatever they want to accomplish.
I think what we need to remember is we're all the same. We're all the same and we all love the same things.
For SAU Weekly, I'm Evie Breitbach.
Thanks, Evie. Students who may have missed Night to Shine will have the opportunity to volunteer next year.
Last week, St. Ambrose students and faculty made their way to Des Moines, Iowa to attend the Iowa College Media Association's awards ceremony. In total, St. Ambrose brought home 13 awards. SAU TV brought home 8 awards, including first place for Best Video Newscast, Best Video News Programming, and Best Multimedia Storytelling. KALA also received 5 awards, including first place for Best Sports Broadcast. Additionally, The Hive earned second place for Best Media Website. One standout among the many talented students at the event was Sydney Horseman, who won 2 awards for Best Experimental Video and Best Multimedia Storytelling Package.
The 2 awards means a lot to me, but it's more than just winning the award. It was finally being recognized for the work by professionals. I haven't had much luck with past competitions with video. The fact that I had 2 first place wins, it was like, I was so surprised and just super happy.
Later on this semester, the department looks to receive more nominations from state, regional, and national college and media organizations. Coming up next in sports, SAU men's and women's basketball look to stay ahead in the CCAC rankings as they take on Indiana South Bend.
And as SAU Track and Field hosts stiff competition for their conference meet, 2 coaches are being recognized for their efforts.
Join SAU Weekly's Ryan Schistel as he takes you inside SAU athletics. Stay tuned.
Visit Ragged Records, one of the largest record stores in the Midwest. Browse more than 30,000 new and used records, from timeless classics to new releases, and rare finds in every aisle. New to collecting vinyl? Check out our large selection of stereo equipment to spruce up your listening experience. Find your groove at Ragged Records, located along Motor Row in Davenport and in Rock Island next to Roz Talks.
Capture a piece of the past with Trash Can Annie, where vintage meets vibrant in every stitch. Browse our carefully curated collection of clothing and accessories ranging from the late 1800s to current styles. Dress to impress with Laura's unique style and wardrobe consultations. Find a style and make it yours with Trash Can Annie, your destination for timeless fashion.
Whether you're a competitive runner, looking to stay fit, or just looking for comfort and support, Running Wild has you covered. Locally owned for more than 3 decades, Running Wild is the Quad City's trusted source for athletic wear and accessories. No matter your experience level, we'll help you find the right fit with all the top brands for running and walking and the latest in running apparel. Open 7 days a week, just up Brady Street. Don't walk, run to Running Wild, your run specialty store.
Tune in to KALA and hear something different. Programming that celebrates the diversity of our listeners. We're advocates for the arts, showcasing your favorite music from around the world. We're storytellers, producing award-winning news and educational podcasts. We're dedicated sports fans, bringing you the latest Fighting Bee action from St. Ambrose University. We're a learning lab, mentoring the next generation of broadcasters and content creators. A part of your community for 5 decades. We're KALA Radio, 88.5 FM and 106.1 FM. Turn it on and turn it up.
Currently ranked number 7 in the CCAC standings, SAU's men's basketball team continues to fight and build momentum into the conference tournament. On Saturday, they were looking to nab a big win against 4th-ranked conference rival Indiana South Bend. A Tim Tebow gets the Bees rolling in the start of the first half with the jumper down low. Then, Austin Bourne grabs a rebound, passing it up the court to Grant Mason for the fast break layup. Mason goes to the line after receiving a shooting foul on the basket. Later, Kieran Farrell gets an open dunk off an assist from a Tim Tebow. Late in the first half, senior Will Spriggs gets a nice pull-up jump shot up with 2 minutes left. The men's team fell short, though, with a final score of 83-80. Looking ahead, the Bees will travel to Indiana Northwest on Saturday. The women's basketball team is also looking to clinch a spot in the conference playoffs. In the second quarter, Govert misses a jump shot, but Caitlin Thole gets the rebound and scores as the Bees trail by 4. Later in the quarter, it's Peyton Calouette who cuts through the lane for the right-handed layup, but the Bees still find themselves down by 10. Later in the second, it's Govert who runs the baseline and puts one up off the glass for 2. The Bees keep it a 10-point game. Now in the third, Thole passes to Abby Walter, who moves through the paint, spinning and scoring. The Bees find themselves down by 12. They'd eventually fall short in the end, 65-50. The Bees also lost to Viterbo on Thursday and find themselves on the outside looking in for a conference tournament spot. Despite their 3-game losing streak, that hasn't stopped one junior from reaching new heights on the women's basketball team. Over winter break, team captain Abby Walter etched her name into the record books. Walter has been a key contributor in her 3 seasons with SAU's women's basketball team. The Iowa native scored in the final seconds at Indiana South Bend to sit at a perfect 1,000 career points. She ended the game with a double-double, 20 points and 14 rebounds. However, the Bees fell narrowly to the Titans, 65-62.
It just means a lot. It's a huge accomplishment, but I couldn't have done it without any of my teammates or coaches, and I owe them all the credit too. I knew that I was close, but I didn't know if I reached it in that game, if that makes sense.
Walter currently has 1,142 career points. The women's basketball team currently sits in 9th place of the CCAC, fighting for a playoff spot. On Tuesday night, the men's volleyball team took on a Quad City foe in the Augustana Vikings. In the first, a nice pass from Anthony Anderson sets up Pedro Zhang for a strong kill. Remaining in the first set, good net defense and an Augie miscue leads to another Fighting Bee point. With the bench watching on, it's sophomore Michael Boss who is too strong for the Vikings, and the Bees add on to their score. Finally, a nice dig by Ethan Carbon would lead to great placement by Cam Dixon from the back row. Augustana would prove to be too much for St. Ambrose, however, as the Bees fall 3-1. Last weekend, SAU's track and field teams fought on home ground for the CCAC Indoor Track and Field Championship meet. The Bees raced, threw, jumped, and vaulted their way to success for 2 back-to-back days. The women came in 4th place, scoring 69 points and winning 2 all-conference awards. The men came in 2nd with a total of 209 points and 25 all-conference awards. Some notable highlights include junior Dominic Neely breaking the heptathlon 60-meter dash record with a time of 7.28 seconds. The 4x400 relay team breaking the meet record with a time of 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And sophomore Dylan Grandin winning the MVP award after winning the 600-meter, the 1,000-meter, and the 4x400. But the athletes were not the only Bees to receive awards. Assistant coach Beth Jansen brought home one more, Assistant Coach of the Year.
I think that this award was achieved through the team culture that we have, the hard work that the men put in, the willingness of the team to rise above for each other, and then the relationships that each of the men that competed and I have to create environments where they can be successful.
To win the award, the head coaches must have a meeting after the meet and nominate and vote for assistant coaches. In the end, the coach with the most votes wins. In December, the Missouri Valley Conference inducted 6 new honorees into the Conference Hall of Fame, including SAU's very own track and field head coach, Tyler Mulder. Mulder competed for the University of Northern Iowa from 2005 to 2009, where he became a national champion in the 800-meter dash. He would then go on to join the Oregon Track Club, where he would compete at the U.S. Olympic Trials.
That's a huge honor because not that many people get in each year. I think I'm the only athlete, and then it's like coaches and administrations that are all getting inducted this year. So like Lisa Bluter, she's a St. Ambrose. Ty here. It means a lot because she's a legend. She's farther than me in her career.
As Coach Mulder mentioned, former SAU women's basketball coach Lisa Bluter will also be inducted into the Missouri Valley Conference Hall of Fame. The induction ceremony will take place on March 7th in St. Louis as part of the MVC Men's Basketball Championship. The men's varsity bowling team continues to impress this season as they broke the single-game team scoring school record twice. The team first broke the record with a team score of 1289 at the Glenn Carlson Las Vegas Invite. They then broke their own record, shooting a 1298 at the Cohawk Invite in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
It's something the guys can be proud of. because we've had a bowling program now for 16 years. And again, it's the hard work and the passion. That's what contributes to scores like that, is the hard work.
The team is hoping to continue to bowl well for the remainder of the regular season and mark their return to nationals. Next up for the Fighting Bees will be the Hoosier Classic this Saturday in Indianapolis. That'll do it for Inside SAU Athletics. I'm Ryan Schistel.
And that's all we have for you on this edition of SAU Weekly. We'll be back next week with the latest news and sports from St. Ambrose University.
Remember to check out the SAU TV Facebook and Instagram pages for our newscasts, top stories, and more. You can also find them on The Hive at sauthebuzz.com.
And to celebrate Valentine's Day, we wanted to know how you are celebrating. Thanks for watching.
What are you doing on this Friday for Valentine's Day?
I don't have too many plans. Probably just hang out with my girlfriend, go to dinner, maybe watch a movie or something.
I'm going home on Friday, and I'm going to spend the weekend with my family and friends.
So my wife and I are going to be volunteering at our church for our son's youth group. So it's essentially a weekend-long lock-in for junior high kids.
Awesome.
So very romantic.
Probably go to a nice dinner. Nothing too big because his birthday is literally that weekend. So probably just going to do something small.
What would be if you could make the perfect Valentine's Day?
Man, I don't know. Maybe make it a weekend and then go to the mountains, go to a hotel, sit next to jacuzzi.
Yeah.
My ideal Valentine's Day is just like chilling in my room, doing absolutely nothing all day.
I'm probably gonna order some Domino's. Love me some pizza.
Okay.
That's probably the plan. My ideal Valentine's Day is probably a Domino's pizza.
That's a good way to be. That's a great pizza.
It'll never stab you in the back.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Moody, bro.